Rajidile, Tajaka Yoba, Tamsi, Rajidile, the young Terin, Karcha, Tunjia, Yori, Tritang, Zanimana, the Sokatang Yori, the teacher with Roma Samak, Sang Tang Yori, Sang Tang Soka, the Karcha and Bijum City, Mutakashi Yori, they should be coming in the Tata, saying, okay, so that the thing. The logistical in Tamai City, logic, 강의들이 땡땡데 뭐는 가공 것들이 말합 등 것들이 하자 짜치 못 쓰게 요래 이 다트는 성공만 해서 되라고 그래 이런 문제가 보고 총각감이 이 난치자리 샵디 있는데 사자게로 들이까지 로바테라도 공하면 뭐 잡도 소 난치 송치 맞지 다들 난치자리가 오라서 그 정근은 초고래 내 초보감이 되게 땡땡데 가고 컬런 좋고 그래 컬런 노래들이 나치 자원이 된다 컬런이더니 나치 자원 책도 공그 달라지니 이 공그 같아요 이 만난 거리 이 대리 이마들이 잡아기 마탐식에 다 로타 파티 나지에 막한내 약보도 마음과 책이 나치사는 초시들이 데이터 들이 이마 컬면 소변 참 야송 이 공파 매파 속에 로지셔들이 공파 토를 참아달라 토를 신지지다 시당신지를 잘라 담인 참수를 참수를 드리지니다 드니 드니 돈저 동거로 저고만 레미좀이 레미감이들이 자식 작게 잘리로라 그리고 공파 진단은 랩들 공파 진단 철폐해서 공포로만 지장시 이거 좋고 거기고 보면은 우리 나치는 초과 토마티 거기고 보면 좋으리 공부 집저지 나치 종을 나오는 초과 토마티 이거 초요리 이까지들이 땡땡땡 쳐요
Tashidele to all who join the live streaming and coming here, Tashidele. And then today there are important things to say. And actually, in the on the Sunday, we practice Dharmapala and Dharma protector and the smoke offering. So then there is a very important sign that few important signs. So first is the ting ting. This ting ting is gone that we heard through the live streaming. So it has some story. If we understand this story, then we can more trust or faith. So here it says, if here saying, if one hears the sound of this ting ting or gong, then they will not reborn in the lower realms. So then there's in the king of Nanqing, they invited different lineages such as Gelo, Lopa, and Dragong, and so forth, Ningma, and so forth. And then they will always have some Drupa practice for long life, the king of Nanqing. So then the king of Nanqing always bring this ting ting in his palace. And then we took that there and he hit the ting ting. And then after he gave kata on the ting ting and then give back it. And after then, it often happened that, and then some old monks, senior monks, then they said, "Oh, it's better to not take often this ting ting to the king of Nanqing, because it's possible he will keep it, and he will change because he likes it, liked it." And then, so then after that, then they. Not take this, they did not take that often there. And then during the revolution, cultural revolution, for 20 years, then we lost this thing, but some took area of the Lhasa province. And then after Rinpoche came back from prison after 20 years in the 1979, when Rinpoche came back in the Ngar monastery or Nanchi area. And then there was one monastery, the name is Khenpo Tenzin. There was a Lama, his name is Xinjiang. So he very first began to practice Dzogchen there. And then at that time, Rinpoche they invited Rinpoche there, and then they were practicing there together in Nangchin Sikjo.
Kongre Gubu Chipchokadam, I am get on the Kanga, Tokotashi, we Mimon Zong, Sopa Teng Tambori, Renesa di Gini. The very okay, Tangosotama, Yi Cockday, the Kong to go back, the Tomati Domini, the Musin, Gimba, which all of the show are Kong, Lamsan to Lopa, he says, Caridi, Gatang Ting, the Jatang Sonsi. That is Japama Kong, the Munji. It was not Tama thing the Jahakori. They have Karihako, the thing they don't know what Hankibori, till he cooked the did not eaten, direct by dinner, or didn't so much wrong. Yamamato, don't be, was turning in the dark, mustn't eat lots of sets of it, one Hankibori. They were taken with them. We Lama Teresu, the last thing the logical is the Kong, such as in Cham, the Tata in Lombati, Kasaka song. There is dignity, community, capture this hard, for 3 quarters and Namio, so 3 quarters logis of the 3 doctor, they was also long in Cham, there is Tortri, Martok, the Kalataman and Torre. There is 3 quarters and Gatan, and Gatan, Pugot on 3 Dimangatan, Kong, and Namio. The way they had to get out of body. They let in the Juma, Imatati, Achu Jana, Matan, then Jambarchi, Shatanga. Then go to see Jatang, lots of what I'm doing. That go find you shouldn't host on my young. The Karate Tamsi, double job the day, circuit double job, make it double job in your money. So much double job your way. There is so much the catch going and the Tata so Suma your around it. Chulugo Suma the Carre, the Kotowe, Tamsi your way. Saji Tomdi, the Gaguni, Suma Kache, the Benatamsi tower, and the Saji Tomdi, the Gimi no action. Give me the Suma Pajan, give me that way, you like that, give me that way. Give me a nomadi, carry. Tam take your circus and choke some go, W. Domashula, the double jaggy, the double jaggy, terrible. They must say the double jaggy, must say the Gumbajala, the Mambo, the young, I left you. Some level part, remember. There is some other Asian body. They love what the Mosita, so called Uncle Suma Tamsi Java, Makalari, the sold that the home to solo to the park Karok, then go from Lucy, Shasta to the somebody, the Tachi Morty, Mangwari, the W. Doma Shuni on the Tamsi Congress to talk to the K. Langnore, the Tamseki, the Dodose, what is our took some second Yamikina, they don't draw the K. Langnore, they did so much starting body. They did it. Okay, Sangam goes a certain. This sort of thing on the Tahichon Gogan. Chilok Karina, on the Santok City, Sanji, Jogi, of the day, so called the Karchemo. The way it shot donated it to Yam the Dune. They related the younger, Yilla Trimba, Kangi, Yilla Trimba, the book of so much, you know, Chin of Jetty. The Marani, the Lord Mambo Yori, so one was the Tawajata. That is. All the moon don't say Magatati, Mata, your petty, then lodge the young to run them by you are. Teletini Samame, Mango around so man, so Chuchi, take eachable, Mango, sacred. 세분 동절 강직이를 대마도 책임마도 보면 대신이 대리랑 잡고 냠들이 강하는데 아들은 뭐지가 좀 강하네. 그래서 냠들 거기 상하지 무슨 종는 인증 문제 잡히지 마다고 하는 거리 대리들이 수만도 싸치 보이는 바 저처럼 망보라 상속식도 좋지 그거 봐. 이 사람은 걔네들이 소카다 한장 가르쳐 버리게 쌍다 소카다 다들이 대들은 이지시고 이쪽으로 남아.
So then this Khenpo monastery, the master, the guru, he invited me, and they think I'm very important, and then they respected me, and then at that time we practiced dripchin. That was the first dripchin after cultural revolution, and then one day we will sleep. And then in the morning, somebody hit this gong, ding ding. It says ding, and then there was one old monk, Garmanastu monk. His name is Kuncho Lodu, and he suddenly wake up, and he said, kind of he shocked that. And then we asked what happened. He said, "Oh, Garmanastu said this is the sound is Garmanastu is ding ding." And then at that time we all know that's the sound. And that sound, ding ding was Garmanastu's ding ding. And then after that, we shared the story to Chinjan Rinpoche, the master of Khenpo Gun. And then the story, we shared the ding ding story, and then how it we lost during the Cultural Revolution, and how it took our way in different places. And then Chinjan Rinpoche agreed, or if this is Gargun's thing, then we should give back in Gargun. And then his brother Kunchap, he gave back us. So then there are many kind of these things. For example, the Yamitakas, Tanka, and 8 names of Guru Rinpoche's Tanka, and the prayer well Janama, and then Ting Teng, and so forth. So all of these things we lost it. People could not protect, keep them at that time, but all Dharma protectors kept all of them. And then those Dharma protectors protect us, and they protect these possessions. Some Dharma protectors, they promised or took vows from Shakyamuni Buddha. For example, Gemni. Gemni means actually the one Dharma protector's name is Upasaka. Gemni means Upasaka. So he received vow from Shakyamuni Buddha, and he promised that I will protect all the practitioners who keep Samaya well. So then that's why the Dharma protectors always protect those who keep Samaya, those practitioners who keep Samaya well, and they protect the possessions of those practitioners. So I also have many stories, but the proof is I have many stories that Dharma protectors protected me in many times, but those Garmanastri's positions protected by these Dharma protectors, and after Cultural Revolution they gave back. These are the proof. So actually the king of Dharma protectors are the Mahakala. So that's where we are recite every Sunday. It is the secret supplication. So there's actually this composed by Galozawa, the translator of Galozawa, Ga or Galozawa, and then he really saw the Mahakala in the space, and then he at that time he supplicated this supplication. We have this in the page number. The supplication of secret supplication, yeah, the secret supplication, which is page 12. So, and they already promised that they will keep all the practitioners who keep Samaya well. So that's where the reason we are recite these prayers early morning, for example, Dharma protectors and smoke offering, and evening sur or another smoke offering practices. So there is a prayer. How do they protect us? How should we supplicate them? It's actually here says, oh, please grant attainment of whatever I desire by merely thinking of it. Protectors, wish fulfilling gems, please cause my wish and intentions without exception to be accomplished. This is page number 31. So then, whenever you remember them, and then they come to you, and then they protect us. So when Adi Rinpoche and I were in the prison, at that time Adi Rinpoche has a small like a sergem bowl, and he always makes sergem there, and then he always practice the Mahakala.
你做在加个车架车呢，加最多嘛学那种的上马这一把的，上就是上出就不能去一把的，这把的加起来，这下过程哦，等于那个怎么一把，这把你这把车了没车了，等于加最多嘛学你加个多什么，这里去的得上马这一把的加不来。
So how long do they protect us? Is they protect since we received the refugee vow, they protect, and then until we became we will become attain Buddhahood, because they protect us life to life. So when we have a refugee vow and then bodhicitta, they protect us.
Thank you. Everybody's thank you.
At Garchen Rinpoche's request, we will report some statistics on the current conflicts in the world. For the Israel and Palestinian conflict, there have been, for deaths so far, there have been 1,400 Israelis have died, been killed, and 9,000 Palestinians have been killed. The source for this data is the United Nations. Also, 1.5 million people are displaced, and 600,000 are crowded in shelters run by the UN agency. As far as the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, there have been 190,000 Ukrainians that have died, including 510 children, and there have been 299,000 Russians that have died, and this is according to a source out of Ukraine. And worldwide COVID deaths have been about 7 million. So we just need to pray for everybody, and we'll begin with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll do the Lama Chöpa Sadhana. It's called the Exceedingly Concise Liturgy of the Lama Chöpa in relation to Lord Jigden Sumgun, the Great Lord Drigumpa.
Lamas anje zhuzun jan zhuzun gande lamai lar jan je bar de dai jam je nyan dan ga jan zhuzun lamas anje zhuzun jan.
In the Guru, deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Dane da ga da ya ar de samnya sambada ya da ya da wen benze ma den zon benze ma be ya benze ma bo de zi dan benze ma bo de men pa zai karma nan benze sarva karma avarana bejodana benze sova namorana jaya Namo Bhanga Vaidya Zara Dharma Tada Gadaya Arde Sanya Sambut Daya Dai Wan Benze Ma Tenzon Benze Ma Beyan Benze Ma Bodhe Zidan Ben Ma Bodhe Mendo Pasai Karma Nan Benze Sarva Karma Avarana Bejodana Benze Sova Namorana Jaya Namo Bhanga Vade Bazar Sarai Dharmardan Tadan Gadaya Arde Samnya Sambudaya Daya Dai Wan Benze Ma Tenzon Benze Ma Beyan Benze Ma Bodhe Zidan Benze Ma Bodhe Mendo Pasai Karma Nan Benze Sarva Karma Avarana Bejodan Benze So
Page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity, in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus moon and sun seats the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors, gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows, which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay.
cha je ba za sa ma za pe ma ga ma la ya za do a de bo ba de za.
I offer oceans of realms all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space. Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1,000,000,000 universes of all the 10 directions laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Now we'll read the Sarkama prayer called the Golden Temple handout in English only. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind as it is in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharma Dhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle, just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharma Dhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising and unceasing supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharma Dhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings, rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the 3 times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting, the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the three obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomenon, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the five families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomenon, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierce, wrathful, out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pe. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primarily and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the three times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the two accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody just by hearing my name or remembering me be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path, becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the three times. May I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Now we'll return to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana on page 7. To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the three times, I respectfully pay homage with my three doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the three poisons. I fully rejoice in the three secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the three vehicles and remain in the nature of the three Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the three spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the three kayas. Precious Guru, supreme refuge, worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
God
Page 9. to Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably. The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the 3 realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the 3 chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of the kind lineage gurus and the qualities of their 3 secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. The Lama Chöpa prayer on page 21, in English only. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions in 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless, compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives, by visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land, and the Buddha of unchanging light. May I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgön, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide, Ratna Shri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed. Single sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons, through supplicating you may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors, and may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the master, disciples, and the yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginning this time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant me your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the 4 kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgön, boundless light, in the western lotus land called bliss endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigumpa Ratna Shri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself, by the compassionate blessings of the 3 jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. Next, we'll do the Soka practice, Dharma protectors.
Ro lai ban shir san jin zhe ba
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Pri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Light radiates from these and gathers nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
No lai joy joy ye da da ge re lin jan ro ro je jin ran de de.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the torma with light tubes emerging from their vajra tongues and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Lama Yero Garanga Zozo Zanjo Surwanda Zoto Jezo Avo Yada Jajunan Jordan Nanjala Mejede Gejede Zanjeda Marna Maya Jamada Yala Soja Vela Yero Ranja Zanyank Yedan Jenga Janzo Yero Garanga Manda Deja Zodan Gurana Yasa Sor Avo Danje Janzo de Jen Bango Jaja Saron Charo Gurya Bemanen Dayan La Songumbus Juju Dorma Dai Mona Janda Rana Shenjo Sendo Rala Piano Jesa Marso Juju Gurja Dormana Yero Jagaram Kaya Parjane Don Raguedo Georgia Lopa Gazasan Jeda Demba Son Yamba Dagasam Don Paranzo Wong Avoy Namanda Zambala Noja no da Bomonam Monzelang and Zamar Rigela Jayan Jeja Dormando Yon Gijaro Jagaram Kaya Jedan Lanja Bevaranzo Om Avoy Lala Zakra Jarjan Jojan Joso Zare Bango Danja Zangezo Jojan Dembe Dorman Gijaro Jagaram Kaya Parjazolan Om Avoy Namsa Prason Joja Yedanyo Marananda Jebraya Nandage Dabo Gorja Dorman Jijaro Jagaram Kaya Dadun Jujan Dobran Om Avoy Geda London Jombezo Linja Bolon Shangun Bayan Juja Dormande Jijaro Jagaram Kaya No Sanjana Bensan Linja Janjan Bolon Gor Shangun Dajan Govanza Om Avoy Dodo Sanjan Daezo Juja Dorma Jajan Jijaro Jagaram Kaya Rara Dongar Suyan
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holden yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with the mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere, and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom, miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meyulub Sangma, Tekar Druksama, Tengishal Sangma, and Chobin Drink Sama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds. Your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
so se do ga ro je ga ro ro do nyer ze ger je go xiar je ben je ma ne da je dan je je yong go bo nya de dan je par je gong bo den je sang a da na bo don da sha sang ben je sa ma mo se wa gan ze no jin zhe bo nya le je jia jin sam le اب je jo ro le je rong go je zha ye ze re mo na jan zhe da ara men zhen jia jie nam de se zam la ren ga re je no je ma xin jiao ya yo za du ra e la jia jie geng a no jie yang le zeng ba kim ni ye jie dian gong pe dian ba jiao na la jie dian da lo ya jie jin se da na de go zong do yong zhe le den sa wa la do zong ge den be se ye jiao do yong a da ren jian de ro bu ze da ro bu ye jie da re ma jie zhou me ra du me so zhe me da za ren jie gong zhe ku ge zang wa zang ge jiao ba den ze ge jian be ye xian jue be天上当街将子做蓝本，所论就当不落结结结，多大干我当怎样家乡，高着手举起背下蹲下，这边大兄这两个当嘴，高当天上高当干啥？二当年别着别啥生下，当为着孙女别给帮的。这个不懂多，就上头那去见这个人尊，接着送过去接人进去，接着天别三千家不人，就个天这个家郎就南，当街送啊你的这位叫，南街就问这人这不人尊，三街天送跟就问帮队，给的的就南街这边，你别打这这别动不来，过的龙姐姐把你的。给没浪做点别了的钱，没那样子的没结完，那玩到的年别当的事，这样爱把那当没着，这个就为让这三把当，对了人家的话过能做，也了能把肉别定心。三米的为那样我不能做，就是就这觉得那，多少买些在东家人，也了这些人就不算做，至少咱这就来中途。这边这家中跟在瓦城，到那三多一见这把，大当大爷什么节当节节，拉面做不讲究这把，把这马来西亚当，对接马来人见这把人，这感谢也拉真把咱们节讲，对本我这做人在外，送马一些那外进南去，大概上到马来。 Beza mame mazan beza ba masa maya sado vai je dorme jore nai galai jenzo deng ba dai ra rai ne sam ba zam mai kan ze jian ran jong ba so.
All you guests who have received this offering and giving torma like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within psychic existence, fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. Now we'll do Summoning Good Fortune in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63, and those texts are being handed out now.
Pure land of perfect happiness, even the names of sorrows unknown. Amitayus Glandam, life regard me kind-heartedly, important a pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 points, names don't exist, generously all me will love. Grant me the supremacy, the lotus-like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are God, lotus born, God, you blessings, sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused, they don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blessings, mirror like wisdom, CD, in glory and down land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity with them in the watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire. Gone Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city. Activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoka Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the Yogi Dharma sphere. Endowed with by perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairochana Grand Dharma, that to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the five great mothers and long life. Denominated Dudya, not toggle dwells with Dakinis, grand self-happiness mastery. Fortune of profound Guru who's a phenomenon, where all lineages dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell the dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all lives. In 24 sacred sides, garden in fleet sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers. Mirror of secret mantra in Dhammacaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kings. Grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity, in all taming to conspire. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating CD, fortune of enlightened acts. Shri invite Shravana's abode, dwells there was God Zambala, who was kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Things of us compassionately, bring ye all our life fortune. Bring ye fortune of God. Fortune these horses and wealth of rich canteen livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of road animals, fortune of gods and those best cattle, wealth of ring canteen cows, bull, mules to carry heavy loads. All these good fortune be here, fortune of unlovely sin. Highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the sea's grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring the hero's good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirit swiftly dwell, Nagas reaching below, three worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lopa's body fortune, Zambulin's holy Dharma, Balanchos fortune, and wealth, Brahminians longevity, beings large strength and merit. Awful lambs grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force. Present kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Esa, the courage of Ukahor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable. Perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, strength, armor, weapons, miracles, powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure springs, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds. Southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, where stand long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come He like rain falling from above, upper long like fortune come, like these rains ripening below, lower long like fortune come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, row, fortune of attitude line, come like dazzling star garlands. Whom Shri Eastern Vajradaki, ni bring life's fortune pacify. This is demons' hindrances. Southern jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth. Expand life, merit riches. Western lotus Dakini, salmon pot to tame all things. Samsara and nirvana. Northern action Daki, ni bring the foreign lighted acts, annihilating dreams evil. What's God with your retinue? Bring ye all awards, fortune, bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make this fortune steadfast. Potent as like substance, says that this bliss will direct well. Please remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, CD. Grant endless treasure, CD. Grant wealth and merit, CD. Grant to CDs, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva CD, alalao.
Om Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By the virtue of the timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots in the minds of all beings, human and non-human. May precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. And we'll do dedication prayer in the yellow prayer book on page 13. By this merit, may I attain omniscience. Having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings, may I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. By the merit accumulated in the three times by myself and all beings, and by the knowledge we have gained, may all sentient beings of the six realms, without exception, realize the primordial wisdom of the five Buddha Kayas and the Dharma Dhatu Mandala of the awakened mind. Precious glorious root Guru, seated at the lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that the Guru lives a supremely long life. I pray that the Guru's activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separate from my Guru. May the Buddha's teachings, the only source of benefit and happiness, long endure, and may the lives of those upholding the teachings remain steadfast like victory banners. May the sound of the great Dharma drum liberate all sentient beings from suffering. Please remain and teach the Dharma for infinite millions of kalpas. By the force of this powerful merit, may the aspirations of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May all obstacles be pacified, may everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Through this virtue may all sentient beings in the three realms and all the deceased who wander in the bardo abandon taken birth in evil states and attain the happiness of higher birth. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, so did Samantabhadra. I will follow in the path by perfectly dedicating all of these virtues. Since all such dedications have been praised as supreme by the Buddhas of the three times, I perfectly dedicate all my roots of virtue toward excellent conduct. By the blessings of the Buddhas who attained the three kayas, by the blessings of the truth of the unchanging Dharmata, and by the blessings of the undivided Sangha order, may my aspirations be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the power of the three jewels truth, by the blessing of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by the power of having fully perfected the two accumulations, and by the pure and inconceivable nature of the Dharmadhatu, may these prayers be fulfilled accordingly. By the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, precious, perfectly complete awakening. Great Vajradhara, Lopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Padmadrupa, and Lord Drigumpa, may the auspiciousness of all the Kagyu Lamas endure. Long life prayers. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigdingompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnasri, master of interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Joy
Samasin, to Tajakala, Chöpa Samadini, Long Law, Kose Jabesi, Tashi Dele.
Thank you so much, all who are joined on the live streaming. May you have a long life and Dashidele.
I have a special announcement. On October 19th, the Tibet Fund, which is a nonprofit that's been in existence for 42 years, they honor certain people that have made significant contributions, and this year they honored Garchen Rinpoche. And so I am delivering this award that they have presented to Garchen Rinpoche on October 19th, and I'll read what it says so everybody will know. On the award, it says, a special tribute to Garchen Rinpoche honoring a lifetime of teaching the Buddha Dharma. So I'll now present it to Garchen Rinpoche on behalf of the Tibet Fund.
Thank you so much, Dashidele.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. And please tune in and come for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation at 3 p.m. today. Everyone, be well.